So this is Aurora. I was going to say this on Aurora's voicemail, but I thought I would just say it. So I wanted to say that now within these prayers of the Rosary, they're praying to not have the desire to be honored or loved or anything, and to be released from the fear of being forgotten. Because within the Catholic Church, actually, they have an agenda to have Christian program them all that I never was. So then they will say that, like, oh, they'll become like old douchebags. You know, these retards that live in the mountain that keep repeating the same story about their like lost, forgotten son. They'll be like, oh, my brilliant wife did these pictures with poor foresight, da da da. And they'll say a wrong story all the time, and then they will not remember that I did any of that because they'll change me. Well, that in itself is against the church. So, and that is based in the Catholic Church. So, you want to call me schizophrenic, you should totally review your actions, your deeds, and your own prayers. Because in here they're saying, okay, so let's pray for the sanctity of the Holy Church, the Catholic Church, in one of the mysteries, right? It's like part of the chorus or something. So within that format, you must understand that, you know, how can that be so, number one? Number two, if I am to forgive the church, the Catholic Church, for how they've disgraced me and talked to me like I was Charlie or Mia in that moment, to embrace Tian, who was doing cocaine, crack cocaine and abusing Aaron as their own, you know. So for that act, imagine I am to think from a higher perspective and say that that pastor talked to me like that and the other ones tried to attack me like a monster, for the church to tell me that as a matter of fact I have more work to do because I'm in deep trouble. So if I am to forgive the church, I could put it in that context between me and myself, but that doesn't mean that I'll feel confident going there on a God-given Sunday and communing, because I don't have sight. They will have Jesus be abused behind the scenes. All the children will see that Cristal became a spider, went to bite him. They'll start to cry. The babies will start to cry, walk out of church. And I'm still standing there and praying, invoking for the even higher outcome. But then they'll think that I did that because the people behind the scenes will have stored my pee and my shit. They'll do a crime behind the scenes of the church. Then they will, have eaten my shit, shoot Jesus or God or, Uriel or whoever. Next thing you know, they'll drink my pee, vanish. Bam! That's on security camera. Bam! Where is that being? Right the fuck there in church. But then, bam, they don't know that I came from the outside because they don't go through the whole sequence, because at that level, the cop's like, wow, he finds me, pa-ching. And they did this to me many times. You see, that's what happened at the Tiki Hut. And at that level, I didn't know or have it in me to be vocal enough and strong enough in my faith to even say it or know the facts. So now I'm extremely grateful in my extreme devotion to be able to undo some of the deepest, the darkest, blackest of magic ever conceived of. So again, still, until it is resolved, I will not feel confident, because I don't want to stand in a whole church service boasting, which I could do in service on any given Sunday or any day, because today is a Sunday. So they probably have a mass today, it's 8:30. And they don't have midnight masses and stuff here, or any hour of the day or anything. So I will have to see, with an NGO, tell them, I'm going to have to now present myself to people like, hi, I'm an American that got robbed. I don't have an ID, mate, but I have a project, and start to talk to people. Start to email them. Somebody will get through to me in the end. The other ones can go do what they want with the Love as One cult, And they'll probably like to keep me this way anyway, to eat my shit and keep doing that. But I think their only purpose is to hurt me. They don't have any other purpose in eating my shit. They're like retarded people. They think that by hurting me, their dreams will finally come true. That's their mentality and their cult. they think that, you know, every time they told me to they tell people, write a letter, burn it or bury it, it's to decide if they're going to burn me in the end or bury me according to how many people burned and how many buried.
Oh my Jesus, pardon and mercy.
So, you know, like they give evil also guidance to people through me. And I, like a very good student, you know, to reverse it on them, did it the exact way they wanted, but through my tech as Aurora New Creation, I redid the whole show. From here, when I came back, and then LA, I never went back to Shasta since the time I left.
Bless our Holy Father, the Pope, our diocesan bishop, our priests, and all the clergy.
Oh,
Bless and sanctify our families, and give us health and peace.
Satan, what do you call that?
The second joyful mystery, the Visitation. We offer this rose and ask forgiveness for the times we weren't willing to assist our neighbor.
And they have a gun while I fuck someone.
Or our material
in case I transform to like an ant or like the spaceship. I don't know what they'll do or something.
Faith, hope, and charity.
Or like, what if I transform into a divine being entirely? Which is gonna probably happen. If you want to see, I lost the sauce of it, so look at that. That's like, you know, seitan, like, you know that thing? It's like tofu, but in a different texture. It has a name, and you know, it's like they have also the form that is like, you know, for meatloaf, like situation. And it's also like all Vago, like veggie. I've tried them all and stuff. I even did tofu, like raw tofu, because you can actually put cubes in your smoothie every day if you want to. And now people here associate it with China and stuff, but you know, it's in a lot of their all these like skin pills that now they give. They have a lot of like soy or tofu in it for collagen formation. So soy always, it just like infiltrates and it like, anyway, you have to know how to harness the energy of, like, you can't be eating my shit doing fucking wrong all day and then eat tofu. It's gonna work on you. No, you're gonna have to pay a surgeon to try to look like the thought of me. This is Aurora New Creation.